All right, guys, we are back with top four hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hearst, Texas. We got Eldon on the left and Robert Hernandez on the right, both playing a hat mirror match. So we'll see who will get to the finals. Neither of these guys have made it to the finals on the channel, so it'll be a first for both. These guys both went 3-2 in Swiss and made it all the way to top four. Actually, all four players who made top four went 3-2 in Swiss. They knocked out all the X1s and the one undefeated. So Eldon starts off by activating Upstart. So Eldon sets a monster, sets a back row. Here comes Pot of Duality from Robert. Reveals Soul Charge, Pot of Duality, and Maxi. So Pot of Duality, you can only activate one per turn. You reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add one of them to your hand, then shuffle, and you cannot special summon the turn you activate Pot of Duality. It's not an Edison card, so I'm going to go... I usually go over all the Edison cards. Okay, so Robert sets 4, summons Curry Bandit, Eldon MSTs, and then Curry Bandit, the turn is normal summoned. You can excavate the top 5 cards from your deck and add one of the spells or traps you excavated, you add them to your hand. So it looks like Robert's going to add Soul Charge, or Skill Charge, as it's come to be known. Skill Charge. So yeah, send the rest to the graveyard for Curry Bandit. Now Eldon draws. Flip summons Firehand. Eldon's on the full 3 copies of Firehand, 3 copies of Ice. I've seen people experiment with the ratio. Some play 1-2, some play 2-2, some play 3-2, but Eldon's going a full 6 copies. So that Eldon monster, Eldon normal summon, was Traptrix Dionea. I call it Traptrix Blizzard. Traptrix from the far north. Okay, so here, Robert activates Artifact Sanctum, which special summons an artifact from your deck. Eldon chains Maxi. So Maxi, quick effect. During either player's turn, you can send it from your hand to the graveyard. Each time your opponent special summons, for the rest of the turn, you draw 1 card. So here, Robert special summons Artifact Moral Attack. And Moral Attack, when it's special summoned during your opponent's turn, you can destroy 1 face-up card on the field and it doesn't target. Ooh, okay. So Robert destroyed Firehand with Moral Attack's effect. Then Eldon went to activate Firehand's effect, and Robert used Solemn Warning to negate the summon of Ice Hand. So he negated Firehand's effect to bring out Ice Hand. So he attacks with Moral Attack. Robert chains Maxi. So we already explained Maxi, so he's going to draw 1 card off of the Maxi. He's thinking about setting 2. Okay, at Resolution, he MSTs the call. So yeah, Firehand is being destroyed by Call of Haunted. So Firehand and Ice Hand have to be destroyed in your possession by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard. But here, it's being destroyed by Call, so it's not going to trigger. So that's why Robert let the summon go through, then activated at Resolution, MST the call. So here, Eldon summons Ice Hand, takes 700. So Ice Hand. He targets 1 spell or trap, destroy that target, then he special summons a Firehand from his deck. Oh no, I don't think you can bottomless here. This is being brought out during the damage. Yep. No, Robert, you can't do that, man. Or what happened? Oh no, never mind. He MST'd. So he calls the Firehand. He's going to take 500. And then the Firehand will destroy the Moral Attack. Should have brought out that Ice Hand in defense mode. Yeah. So I think, what happened? He crashed. Okay, so he crashed the Ice Hand into the Moral Attack. Popped the Moral Attack. The Moral Attack was special summoned. And then I don't think he could have bottomless that Firehand there. Now, I said this before. This was really, really late at night. And for a lot of us, it's only like our first hat tournament. Like, this is the first time Eldon's played hat on the channel. He probably hasn't played hat in 10 years. So I've noticed there's been a lot of mistakes. Okay, so here he soul charges for 2. Brings back Murmileo and a Moral Attack. And Murmileo, the turn it is special summoned. Yeah, when it's special summoned, you can destroy 1 spell or trap card. So he destroys Eldon's Pot of Duality. And here, Robert XYZ summons Pleiades. Probably should have summoned in defense mode. Not that it matters. I don't think Eldon can do much. So here, Eldon activates Soul Charge. So brings. Oh no, he does 3 monsters. So you can only activate 1 Soul Charge per turn. Target any number of monsters. Special summon them, and if you do, you take 1,000 damage, and you can't conduct your battle phase the turn you activate Soul Charge. Okay, he also special summon Traptrix Dionea. Traptrix Dionea, when it's special summon, you can set a normal hold trap card from your graveyard. I think it's banished during your next turn, but he doesn't have any, so that effect doesn't matter. So Robert has Constellar Pleiades on the field. It's a quick effect. During either player's turn, you can attach 1 material and return any card on the field to the owner's hand. So you can see here he's going to do it during the end phase. To return the back row, that way he can like Robert has plays. Like he can run over the ice hands and they're not going to destroy anything. So what's I mean Eldon's at 17. Yeah, so the ice hands have to destroy spell or traps. So yes, you can see here he ran over both ice hands. Since Robert has no no back rows, he doesn't have to worry about ice hands effect. So he summons Traptrix. So he used Pleiades effect, return his Traptrix Murmileo to his hand, then normal summons Traptrix Murmileo, searches Traptrix Trap-Hole Nightmare. But like, was this worth it? I think what happened here was Robert didn't know Eldon was on 3 copies of each hand, because 2 fire hands are gone already. Almost no, I don't think 6 hands is like standard. Because how many ice hands are gone? I think 2 ice hand, 2 fire hands. So here he crashes in with the Murmileo or Murmileo, and then fire hand destroys the Pleiades, and he brings out ice hand, attacks him for 14, attacks him for 31, and we know one of Robert's back rows is what's the card called? Traptrix Trap-Hole Nightmare. So Traptrix Trap-Hole Nightmare says negate the basically a monster that was special summoned that turn. And if it uses its effect, you can negate the effect and destroy it. Yeah, a monster that was special summoned that turn, if it uses its effect, negate the activation and destroy it. Let me go double check for you guys though, but I'm pretty sure. Traptrix. Dan Bean, yeah, Traptrix. Yes, because the monster special summon turn activates. Yeah, negate that effect. Okay, you don't negate the activation. You just negate that effect, and if you destroy that card. Okay. I thought I negated the activation. So here comes Eldon. Normal summons Traptrix Murmileo. They're both pretty low. Search is bottomless. But yes, I'm almost positive that Robert cannot have bottomless that fire hand earlier because he crashed the ice hand, popped the moral attack. Yeah, I don't think he could have. So here, Robert activates Artifact Ignition. Destroys Beagle Attack. So Artifact Ignition is like an MST, except you have to have an artifact in your deck. And so he MSTs his own Beagle Attack, sets Moral Attack, then Beagle Attack. If it's destroyed in your spell trap card zone during your opponent's turn, you can special summon it. And then when it's special summoned, you can destroy up to 2 of your own spells and trap cards and destroy them. That card's good because you pop your own Moral Attacks, then Moral Attack will activate, and then during your turn, you can make a rank 5 XYZ or Exceed monster. So what do you pop? Eldon can't run over your Beagle Attack without Exceed summoning, so he's going to pop the... No, you should have attacked... No, Robert messed up. Should have attacked the... You should have popped the... Well, never mind. It doesn't matter. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Both monsters can run over Moral Attack. How does Eldon run over Beagle Attack in defense mode? I guess Diamond Dyer. He can't excite on night because Eldon has more cards. Controls more cards. So I guess Diamond Dyer. Black Ship. Black Ship's another card he can make. Let's see. Do they run it in hat? I'm pretty sure they do. Yes, he can summon Black Ship or Diamond Dyer, but Black Ship seems better. Yes, Black Ship. So Black Ship, you can send one face-up monster in the field, but you knew he had Traptrix Trap-Hole Nightmare. He knew he searched it. So Eldon sets bottomless. So yes, Traptrix Murmileo, the one that searched bottomless. When it's normal summon, you can add a normal hole trap card from your deck to your hands, like a Stratos. Traptrix Stratos is what I'm going to call it. Any card that resembles a card from Medicine, that's going to be their names. Like Traptrix Blizzard, Traptrix Stratos, Geargive Blizzard. What's another one? Those are the only three I can think of right now. Yeah, Traptrix Blizzard, Traptrix Stratos, Geargive Blizzard, Geargive Lone Fire. Even though it's not really a Lone Fire, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Does Eldon have a Sanctum? Oh, call. Does he have a Moral Attack in there? No, he chooses Murmileo. Pops one of Robert's back rows. Okay, so now Artifact Ignition, if it's destroyed by your opponent's card, your opponent must skip their next battle phase. So yeah, Eldon cannot go into his battle phase this turn. So Robert knows where the bottomless is. Draws. Summons Traptrix Blizzard. And then, so all the Traptrix monsters are unaffected by normal hole trap cards. So you can't even bottomless these cards. They're just unaffected. So Eldon chains Maxi. So he's going to pop the card. Will he go for the bottomless? Oh no, he chooses the call to get rid of the Murmileo. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know. Should you go? He can't even. Was that worth it, or should he have gone for the other back row? Okay, maybe the other back row could be an artifact, so he's kind of like, let me get rid of the Murmileo. That's not bad. You know the other one's bottomless, but you don't know what the other one is. Okay, it was Compulsed. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, that bottomless is basically not there. You can just play around it. So here comes Firehand, set one, pass. Summon. Oh, this is looking good for Robert, I think. So he pops a bottomless. Now he can make Dweller or Arc, whichever one he wants. So yeah, Murmileo. So he summons Traptrix Blizzard, brings out Traptrix Murmileo. Murmileo with special summon pops the bottomless. And now you can go Dweller to run over the Firehand or 101 to take it. Maybe 101's a little safer. You go Black Ship too. So let's see which one he decides to do. So he decides to go for Dweller. And here comes Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Alright. But he can't, Eldon can't deal with that 21, I think Beagle Tag's 2100 defense. Alright, now Robert summons Murmileo. Does he have targets left? No, he has no targets. So he crashes with the Firehand. I mean, this is fine for Eldon. I'm going to pop your... Why? Was this worth it? They're both 16, right? Oh, I think because he's out of Ice Hands. But you still get the pop, right? So here comes Traptrix Murmileo. Oh no, he breakthrough skills the Dionea. XYZ summons. He must be out of hands. Where is Firehand? Now, I don't think you have to have an Ice Hand in your deck, right? Yeah, he could have just popped. He could have just let the Murmileo crash into the Firehand. And then pop the Beagle Tack with Firehand. And then he still has Sanctum. So he Synchro Summons Carnagorgon. So he attacks over Beagle Tack. And looks like Robert concedes. So let me go remind myself what Carnagorgon does. I know it's like a targeting card. So it's a 2450 Rock level 4 XYZ. Generic. You can Synchro Summon it with any level 4 monsters. During either player's turn, when another card or effect is activated, targets exactly one card on the field and no other cards, you can detach one material from this card and target another card on the field that would be an appropriate target for that card effect. That card effect now targets the new target. So like if you can like make them MST their own card, stuff like that. All right, so Robert's going first. Game 2 adds Sanctum off of Pot of Duality. Or never mind, Blackhorn? No, Sanctum. Yeah, this mirror match is pretty grindy. Should Elden should just let... I think Elden maybe should just let that Fire Hand crash. Is that double upstart? Is Robert playing hands? Actually, Robert might not be playing... No, Robert's playing the cat deck. Sorry, I said in the beginning of the video it's a hat mirror. No, Elden's playing the hands. Robert's playing Curry Bandit. So, Elden normal summons Traptrix Murmileo. Searches Bottomless. Sorry, Traptrix Stratos. Robert activates Artifact Sanctum, special summon Moral Attack. Since it's Elden's turn, Moral Attack will destroy Murmileo. Here comes Pot of Duality from Elden. He reveals Torrential. So he adds Torrential, returns the Murmileo and Ice Hand to his deck. What would Robert set in this deck? And now set 5. Set 5 from Elden. Okay, so yeah, if he Torrential's Ice Hand, you're going to get to pop another back row and then trigger and then bring out a Fire Hand from your deck. So one of the back rows we know Elden has is Bottomless because he searched off Murmileo. I've always called him Murmileo, but apparently it's Murmileo. I don't know. So he attacks for 14, so Elden chooses not to use the Torrential that we know he added. So he activates Call. Pops the set Artifact Ignition. Activates Artifact Ignition. Hits the... So he chains Ignition. Targets the... Oh, and he hit the Torrential. What a nice hit. So Call, Chain Ignition, target Torrential, sets Moral Attack, Ice Hand, yeah, Ignition hit Torrential, hits the bottom. Okay, so you hit all the cards you know he has. So now... Wait, why not crash... I don't know. No, you don't crash Fire Hand, never mind. I'm dumb. No, you attack with Moral Attack. So he takes 5, 19, or 21 total. I think maybe Robert sided in the hands for the mirror match. I think that's what happened. I think they're good in the mirror. So he summons his own Fire Hand. Crashes into Robert's Fire Hand. Does he have something to stop? So, yeah. Robert's Fire Hand will not activate, but Elden's will because Elden has no monsters while Robert has a Moral Attack. Brings out Ice Hand from his deck. So, Elden's got 4 cards, and then here comes Sanctum. Oh, wait, can he destroy the Ignition? Isn't he supposed to skip his battle phase? Or is your next battle phase, right? Oh, no, this is still Elden's turn, right? Yeah, see, sometimes I get confused, man. Okay, so he brings out Beagle Attack with Sanctum, pops his Moral Attack, and then destroys the Ice Hand. Since Robert has no back row, his Ice Hand will not activate. Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess with Ignition, he skips his next battle phase. Wasn't he supposed to skip this one? Let me read it. Their next battle phase. I think they must have forgot. Yeah, it was destroyed by Murmileo, so he was supposed to skip his battle phase. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But wasn't he supposed to skip this battle phase, or did he skip his next one? People forget that effect. Because he targeted the Ignition with Murmileo. You know, I'm bound to make mistakes. This is only my 3rd hat tournament I'm commentating over. I haven't played hat in 10 years, so... The players are making mistakes. I'm making mistakes. So... attacks for 35. So we're at 44 to 8,000. I think Eldon is not playing Beagle Tack. That's why he, like, most of his trap cards are real. Versus when you play Beagle Tack, a lot of times they're setting Beagle Tacks and Moral Tacks. So here, he compulses Zenmayo. So Zenmayo is a rank 5. Once per turn, you can attach one material to pop two set Speller Traps. So here comes Powder Duality, reveals Moral Tag, MST. Yeah, that was a bad duality. You can tell Eldon's frustrated. Needs to shuffle his deck. Okay, like I said, I'm pretty sure Eldon was supposed to skip either that battle phase or the next one, but I don't remember. Here comes Ignition. Do you want to hit the MST? He hits Debunk. Sets Moral Attack from his deck. Thanks to Artifact Ignition. Draw. Soul Charge. Okay, so how much is he gonna pay? Brings back Moral Tack, Beagle Tack. So he's gonna pay 4,000. But what do you make here if you're Robert? I mean, Bottomless and Torrential are gone, and they're both. No, Torrential's actually at 2, I think. So he can make a rank 5. Which rank 5 will he make? Consider Pallades. We already went over Pallades in the previous game. XYZ summons or exceeds summons what? What do you want to make here? Dweller? Pallades? Diamond Dire to pop one of the back rows? Okay, so he does go for Diamond Dire Wolf. So Diamond Dire Wolf, you can target 1. He hits the Moral Attack. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Robert's getting punished. Maybe. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, Diamond Dire will target 1 beast / beast warrior / winged beast you control and one other card on the field. Destroy them. So here he's chaining Constellar Pallades' effect. So Constellar Pallades returns 1 card on the field to the owner's hand. End phase, he MSTs Roberts. What card did he MST? Blackhorn of Heaven. So we know Eldon's has Moral Attack and another card. Man, that's crazy. Flip summons Firehand. Summons Trap Tricks Blizzard. 33. Leaves Eldon at... Yeah, I was thinking maybe Robert shouldn't have gone for Diamond Dire Wolf. Like, you know one of his back rows is MST. So he chains MST to the call. So now all he has is Moral Attack. Set. So he basically has no cards. Because that Moral Attack, yeah, Roberts knows where it's at. So now Eldon has to draw. He can draw he can draw an MST. He can draw I don't know what other cards are in his deck. He summons Cowboy. Okay, so he burns him for 8. So Cowboy, you can detach 1 material and burn your opponent for 800. I think when it's in defense mode. So he basically was putting him on a clock. And that stops him from drawing Soul Charge as well. Yeah, so Cowboy, if it's in defense position, you can attach 1 material and inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Alright, so we are going to game 3. So one of these two will get to their first finals. Will it be Eldon or Robert? So Eldon activates Powder Duality, reveals Breakthrough, Powder Duality, and Ice Hand. So I'm glad when the person who makes mistakes loses, because then it makes me feel better. Like Eldon, I think, was supposed to skip his battle phase there. And he lost, so it was good. Alright, so Eldon sets 4, sets a monster. Robert summons Ice Hand, attacks the Fire Hand. So Fire Hand pops Ice Hand. Fire Hand destroys the Ice Hand. Does Roberts miss timing, or what's going on there? Yeah, I'm guessing Roberts misses timing because he's not using the Ice Hand effect. So he upstarts. Yeah, I'm guessing that it misses timing. Because Robert didn't use Ice Hand's effect to destroy spells or traps. Or maybe he didn't want to use it? I'm not sure. Okay, so Robert summons Trap Trick Stratos. Eldon activates Breakthrough Skill. Breakthrough Skill just negates a face-up monster's effect. He activates Call, targets Ice Hand. I'm trying to think how the chain link would work. I guess the Fire Hand is trying to summon the Ice Hand, so that's why the Ice Hand misses timing. Because these are when effects. So if he crashes Ice Hand into Ice Hand, they're both optional, so Robert's turn players, so then he torrentials the Call. Ice Hand will activate, and he debunks. Yes, he debunks the Ice Hand. So Ice Hand should be banished. Robert needs to banish the Ice Hand. Yeah, he didn't banish the Ice Hand. So he chains Crow to Call, banishes Fire Hand. End phase, Artifact Ignition, hits Eldon's Solemn Warning, so sets Moral Attack. So let me go over Debunk, because this is the first time this card has been activated. This duel. Debunk, when a monster effect is activated in the hand or graveyard, negate the activation if you do banish it. Yeah, he's supposed to banish that Ice Hand. So what happened there was Eldon torrentialed his Ice Hand and then debunked Robert's Ice Hand. So here he bottomless his Fire Hand. So yeah, the hands have to go to the graveyard, so bottomless is good against Fire Hand. Robert's up on cards. End phase, MST's, Robert's Breakthrough Skill. They're both playing fast. I think because they were getting close to time. Yeah, these hat mirrors take a long time. It's just a grind game. End phase, MST's, his own Moral Attack. Special his Moral Attack pops the Call. I mean, he could come up. He could like Pallades his own Call the Haunted back to his hand. And then he Sanctums. Bottomless's Chain Breakthrough Skill. Attacks him at 21. Yeah, I think they're getting close to time. You kind of tell they're both playing fast. So Dark holds the Moral Attack and passes. Upstarts. But right now, Robert is up on life, so we're at 79 to 9,000. End phase. Wait, he set a bluffed upstart? Okay, Pot of Duality grabs. Yeah, you could tell. Like, why wouldn't he play upstart? And it's just because he doesn't want to give him the life. So he attacks with Fire Hand. Oh, wait. Minus 32. Activates Soul Charge. Let me check the log. So, yes, minus 32. And then now he's going to pay 2,000 for Soul Charge. Activates Murmaleo's effect to pop the Black Horn of Heaven. He didn't exceed summon? He could have made his Dweller 2,200 with Ice Hand. But he left them up. Now he can like pop the... He can ram the Fire Hand into the Murmaleo. Maybe he's afraid of Black Horn or Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. So here Eldon summons another Fire Hand. Attacks into Murmaleo. Pops the Ice Hand. Let's see if... Okay, so he brings out Ice Hand and Robert concedes. So Eldon is going to the final. See, I'm guessing that you can make the hands miss timing that way because it happened twice in this game. Again, I'm still refreshing my memory on hat format. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that game. If I made any mistakes, please let me know. I'm still kind of new to hat, and I'm trying to learn as I watch and play at the locals. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon for the finals. Bye, guys.